whatever situation, I know how to be low and how to abound in any and every circumstance. I have learned the secret of facing plenty, hunger, abundance, and need. Whatever I find myself in, what have you learned? Journal on it this week. Meditate on it this week. Think about it. Ask God to show you the things that you have forgotten about, of how he has kept you, the things you're not even aware of right now. You just count it as a scar. God says, had it been up to Satan, that scar would have been so much more. It had been up to the adversary, that misstep would have been your last step. There's some things that have happened in your life that you haven't even taken the time to reflect. Ask God this week to show me, God. Show me where you have taught me some things, where you've kept me, and allow God to learn you, to teach you how to be content. Yes. Because when you start thinking about how good he has been, and what he has kept you through, the seen and the unseen, the hurts and the devastation, the loneliness, the tears, the late nights, all that he has kept you through, I have learned. Being in jail now, facing this thing of death now, I've been through this so many times before, and every time, he's shown himself to be faithful, he's shown himself to be mighty, he's shown himself to be stronger than strong, and I can trust in where I am right now, because I know the same God who saved me then has the same power, and the same strength, and the same capacity to keep me even right now. What I'm facing right now, this isn't new. This isn't the first time I've been in this. This isn't the highest thing I've ever faced. And even if this is higher, this is greater than I've ever expected or understood before, understand that God's hand is keeping it back.
Yes, yes.
And his word is still true. Yes. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. You're in prison.
Amen.
Your hands are chained. Yeah. They're debating about whether they should or should not execute you. But I'm sovereign. And I know all things. And I've got it in the hollow of my hand. Don't you remember the time when you were beaten before? Don't you remember the time when they had this debate before? Don't you remember the last 5 times you were through this before? Don't you remember the one who was with you in 1975 and 1985 and 1950 and 1960? Don't you know that I'm the same God who was with you then is the same God who's with you now? And Paul says, I start to think about this God. I have learned, I've come to this place in my life where I can be content and need no other aid. Paul learned, facing what he was facing, to be at peace. And he didn't need anything else. Thank you for the gift. But that's not what I need. I need Christ. I'm thankful. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to use it. I can use this money. Thank you. But the real need is what I've learned and what I've known. And I have this secret. The secret of contentment. There are so many people in the world wanting to know this secret, needing to know this secret, dying on street corners and all confused in their life and having to get themselves feeling right by substances. And by broken relationships, one after the other, trying to get it right. Paul says, I have the secret right here. It's contentment in Christ. It's realizing that I don't need anything else but Christ. I don't need another drink. I don't need another sniff. I don't need another relationship. I don't need another one-night stand. I don't need anything else but Jesus the Christ. That is enough. I'm not a man because of my conquest. I'm a man because I love Jesus Christ.